We talked previously on the show about the fact that through Dominion's lawsuit against Fox, the text messages of Fox News hosts and Fox News executives were revealed to the public. And what we saw with these text messages was the fact that while publicly in the period of time after Trump lost the 2020 election and before he actually left office, these hosts supported by the executives were perpetuating dangerous lies about the election being stolen, and bringing on guests such as Sidney Powell, Rudy Giuliani, to lie about the election. Privately, they did not believe these things. Privately, they thought Sidney Powell, Rudy Giuliani, those surrounding Trump were bonkers, were lying. And so it was beneficial for them publicly to pretend they supported these messages and perpetuate them themselves, but privately they did not buy the lies they were telling and did not think the guests they were bringing on to tell these lies as well were reasonable in the slightest. Again, Sidney Powell, Rudy Giuliani being the main two you might remember during that pretty wild time in American history. And so another thing I want to talk about with that is an ad that was put together by Move On, an organization, a progressive organization, that, if I'm not mistaken, that just put quotes up and highlights the things that Fox hosts were saying and highlights their dishonesty through their own words. And so they were trying to get it to run on Fox News, and of course Fox News rejected this, but they put out a video explaining that this happened and then showing the ad, and it's great. Just all that's being done is the quotes that came from these text messages being put up on screen, and it shows you how dishonest, two-faced these Fox hosts and how dangerous the whole organization really is.
Fox News rejected our TV ad, even though it was filled with their own hosts' and executives' words. Nonsense, complete BS, dangerously insane. These are the words that people at Fox News used in private to describe conspiracies around the 2020 election, as a recent lawsuit revealed. Even Fox Corporation chairman Rupert Murdoch called it really crazy stuff. But that didn't stop Fox News from repeatedly platforming election deniers and devoting hours of airtime to plant doubt around Biden's win. We thought Fox News viewers deserved the truth, so we made an ad and tried to place it on primetime Fox News. Fox refused to air the ad. I guess they'd rather keep lying to their audience. Here's the ad they didn't want you to see.
And for our podcast listeners, if you do want to see the quotes, because they won't be spoken out, they'll just be popping up on screen within the video. You can go to the YouTube channel, watch it, but I will, after we watch it here, go back and read some of these quotes.
Welcome to Anthem Local. Everyone, I'm Laura Ingram. This is...
And it really was all for ratings. It was all so the audience would keep tuning in and like what they have to say. So some of the quotes, you had Rupert Murdoch, the, top dog, watching Giuliani, really crazy stuff, he said. Tucker Carlson, Sidney Powell's lying, by the way. Laura Ingram said Sidney is a complete nut. Rudy, such an idiot. Sean Hannity, Rudy is acting like an insane person. And on it goes. And Tucker Carlson even referred to Trump as a demonic force. Is that what we hear on television from Tucker Carlson? No. And I don't know how viewers of Fox News, they have to have heard of this somewhere, get news from some place that will tell you this happened. And what do they think? It's all a hoax? These text messages are fake. They're lying to you. They think that you're not able to distinguish propaganda, dishonest and dangerous propaganda from actual factual information. And you have to be strong enough, courageous enough to check yourself and check your news source and realize that you're being lied to. Because holy smokes, it could not be more clear. Saying all these different things on air, bringing on guests to say all these different things on air, and then privately going, God, this is insane. These people are bonkers. And you're still going to go back to them. Again, I'm hypothetically talking as if any of Fox News viewers are in my audience, but to a Fox News viewer. And this matters because now much of the Fox News audience is a part of the movement that is breaking down our democratic process. And they authentically believe the lies. Tucker Carlson sure is scoffing or saying Trump's a demonic force. And Laura Ingraham and Sean Hannity and even Rupert Murdoch, who could put an end to all of this. He's the most powerful person at Fox. But no, for profit, for power, for viewership, they continue perpetuating these lies. And thus, we have a very dangerous situation in regard to our democracy right now. And so while Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham, all the people don't believe the lies, a whole lot of people watching do believe the lies and authentically think these elections are being stolen. And that is so scary and so damaging to our country. And it really is, if you think about it too long, can cause a severe level of anger. I mean, I try to have a light kind of vibe covering most political stories because I personally don't like tuning into political shows when it's constantly angry, just because I get stressed and I want to hear the information without getting super angry. But if I didn't make that choice to keep myself kind of calm when talking about these things, I could just go off the rails. So angry at individuals doing this, at individuals who care more about today's cash they could get than tomorrow's loss of a functioning democratic process because of their lies. And it's really sad and it's really enraging. Let me know what you think of all this. Luke P. Beasley on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are uploaded to YouTube, plus get the full bonus show every single Saturday, you can do so by going to patreon.com/Luke Beasley. That's patreon.com/Luke Beasley. Link in the description.